little video, we asking people, what do you think will work best for people, monogamy or polygyny?
Well, I'm all for monogamy, brother, because it's hard to spread yourself too thin. You get out here, you got to know your limits. It sounds good to have every piece of fruit in the orchard, but you might make yourself sick. So you got to take your time, be easy with it, and put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to love. Put them in the one basket and protect that basket to the end.
What type of relationship you think would be good or work for you best, monogamy or polygyny?
What's the difference in the two?
Well, monogamy just means it's you and solely your other partner. Polygyny is a man being involved with a man that has another partner or another woman involved. But some people say poly, which means you having multiple partners.
Probably poly, because I feel that it'll probably work better that way. Then, just in case he might want to try something different, in case I might want to do something different. And that way, we both will be happy. It'll be something different,
So have you ever been in a polygynous relationship or poly relationship?
Not like
Not
together,
open, not
but
honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kinda, yeah.
So you probably been involved with more than one man, but they just didn't know it.
Yeah, sometime, one time.
Okay.
But I try to do different stuff. That's why the poly might be a little better. Maybe because it's a variety and I have like this, both of something what I like.
Well, let me ask you this. What type of person you think would be more likely to be insecure? A person in a monogamous relationship or a poly relationship?
Probably the monogamy.
Monogamy?
Yeah.
So what type of relationship you think will most likely go through your phone, slash your tires, and bust your windows? Poly or monogamy?
Monogamy. Monogamy for sure.
So you
because
think...
clearly it have to be a reason why, all this going on. Like, why is he busting the window? Because it got to be something he or she is doing. He's not happy, so...
Who do you think most likely would be a sharing type of person? Poly or monogamy?
Probably monogamy.
You think monogamy like to share?
Nah.
This is the poly. Okay.
Yeah, probably the poly, yeah.
So with your relationship advice, I know you said you was in a good relationship at one point.
Yeah.
How can people maybe follow you on Instagram or?
My Instagram is prettygirltika, prettygirl_tika. Yeah, Facebook is Carbon Taisha.
But no, it's like.
All right. So the question is, what do you think would be better for us, monogamy or polygyny?
Polygyny. Yeah. So I feel like it's good to have one woman. To have multiple. But like you said about the Bible, the Bible said, you find it's a good thing, you find it's a wife, like a lot of people I'd rather have one wife, settle down with, live life with, So it's like I don't have multiple women. That's why drama comes, baby mama drama, So it's like it's good to settle down with one woman because you never know what the future might hold, She might be the one for you. But a lot of people don't want one relationship because you know why? They feel like because if they find a good person and they've been hurt in the past, they're gonna try to mess with a lot of women because they don't want that kind. It's like it's hard for me to explain, but my preference, I want to have one woman because I'm a Christian guy. I go to church, so I don't want a lot of multiple women. You know what I'm saying? So the Bible says you find a way, you find this good thing. So it's like a lot of women, it's not good for you at all. You know what I'm saying? Back in biblical time, you couldn't marry multiple women. You know what I'm saying? But the generation you living in now, it's like you have all these women and you have all these kids, but if you don't look at it reality, after you have all this stuff, you like, damn. So, I believe you should have one woman.
We got a question today. Monogamy versus polygyny. Which one do you think, or do you think they could both or are beneficial to people on today?
Well, the way I feel about monogamy is, it goes back to a biblical thing with me. I personally believe that, you're supposed to be with one person because that's the way, the Bible and the Lord, created marriage and the marriage bed. So, anything outside of that, I'm not sure As far as a polygamous relationship, though, it is biblical too. There are kings and stuff like that had multiple wives. However, I just in these times, I don't know. I think it creates a different type of relationship when you go outside of it. It creates different, energy and stuff in your relationship. So, and eventually, like people that have those type of relationships, they either don't last or divorce.
So which one would you prefer for you?
I would prefer monogamy, and that's because this was my own belief, and I've always maintained those type of relationships. I just right. So I don't go outside of that. So that's just that's the way I rock.
So let me ask you this: who do you think would most likely be more insecure, a monogamous person or polygynous person?
A polygynous person, and that's because you have. It gets to the point where you feel like you have to compete with this person. Let's bring that person in, and it would create a jealous, type, So I would think that,
Well, who do you think would most likely go through a person's phone, a monogamous person or a polygynous person?
I would say both, because either way it goes. Well, most of a monogamous person. Because with polygamy, if you're open to that, and each person knows that, that's what's going. That's the type of relationship it is. Then you won't have that mystery versus someone in a monogamous relationship where, if it's a doubt or a suspicion of somebody cheating, then yeah, they'll go through the phone.
So 9 times out of 10, who do you think most likely will slash a person's tire or bust their windows out, monogamous or polygynous?
Monogamous.
So wouldn't that be safe to say that it's more dangerous to be monogamous?
No, I still don't think that it's dangerous. I just feel like if each person knows what they want in their relationship, and it takes a lot to make a monogamous relationship work. So I feel like you just have to work at it. You're gonna have problems, and nobody had, a perfect relationship, but you just have to know what makes it work and stick with that person if that's what you want to do, if that's the type of relationship you want to have.
Well, wouldn't you also think that a polygynous person is more sharing than a monogamous? Or willing to share?
Yeah, they are, because they, everybody open up. They know what they willing to share it. They willing to share they willing to share it. So yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
All right, so we want to ask you, what do you think in this day and time we live in when you hear about monogamy and polygyny?
Right.
What do you think will work for us?
I think the difference, America's nature is not with Islam is believing polygamy. A man would have more than one wife. That's a religious belief and a principle. Nothing wrong with it when it comes down to Islam. But in America, it's a crime. It's against the law. So America's the monogamists that claim that they supposed to be the right one. But at the same time, I think America is not communicating.
This stuff is heavy. This stuff
America
is
is not
heavy.
communicating here. America's not communicating. Some moral things about, the family's going down, black and white. So I just feel like that, I believe in I'm practicing monogamy, and I also believe in polygamy. So I don't put that down.
So let me ask you this: who do you think will 9 times out of 10 go through a person's phone, a monogamous person or a polygynous person?
Well, it depends on if they're Muslim or not Islam. So when you're pro-Muslim or you are Muslim, you accept that 100%. And for some who are not, they may have to think twice about it. But there's nothing immoral about it. It's in the scriptures. It's in the Bible too.
Well, they say it's been said that monogamous people are more insecure than polygynous people.
Good point. I agree with that. And sometimes the insecurity, the proof is in the fact that the wife feel like you can't have another wife because do you love me? Do you love me or not? So I don't know. So. But I think that's it.
And I want to get your thoughts on relationship, polygyny versus monogamy, definitely coming from a Bible standpoint.
Okay, I believe in polygamy because the Lord told us to replenish the earth. And I don't believe one woman was supposed to have over 100 children at one time. We're supposed to build armies. We're supposed to be able to work the land and take care of the village. So I believe in polygamy. I don't see anything wrong with that.
So, what do you think about people that say polygyny is a sin? That God don't like that?
Okay. First of all, we're all sinners, and we all fall short of the glory of God. So we're supposed to be continuously, every day, trying to please God. But God also told us to replenish the earth. He said, "Be fruitful and multiply." We're supposed to multiply, and we can't multiply with just one woman. One woman can't do it all.
So what would you say to maybe the people that's maybe in a relationship, that question is being brought up, and maybe the woman ain't with it because she think that maybe the man just want to do it for sex?
I would tell her to read her Bible and be more open-minded as she's reading her Bible. I would also tell her to take it back and translate it to the Hebrew, back to the English, so that she would understand what it was that it was telling her to do. Because as a woman, we're only supposed to help the man in his mission. Once he gets that vision from God and he tells it to the woman, you're supposed to, at any means necessary, be able to support him and his mission.
Game over.